Hello once again, great lords and ladies, all my stupendous and amazing vassals. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to episode 35 of Bohemian Rhapsody. We are continuing a really great rule as Emperor Freddy the First. Last episode we had a whole bunch of fun because we spent a bunch of time having fun at a tournament. We got gypped at the end of the tournament, and I'm still a little crusty about that. It wasn't fair. The game bugged out. It was stupid. Freddy deserved to win two tournaments, but at least we won one, and we had some fun. So this episode, we are going to pretty much do what we've been doing because we are trying to prepare for Freddy the First, Emperor Freddy the First's his death, which is not. We'll have to see. We'll have to play it by ear. The game is telling me that he's feeling good, and it's a little artificial because he's only feeling good because we recently we were in a tournament and we gained some perks from it. We got Hostiluder, which gives me a small health boost, and then what else did we get? We got something else. We got Wrestler. We got Wrestler. I don't know if this is gonna stay around because we were in a wrestling match, or we were in a wrestling tournament, and I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't know where it tells me. I don't know if that's permanent, but anyways, we are getting a health boost from it. So this is going to extend our life a little bit. We did one thing that I normally don't do with my rulers. I normally like to finish the whole of body tree because I normally want to live as long as possible. But that's not the case for Freddy. I'm ready to let him go in his own time, and I'm not trying to extend his life purposefully. But the game says we're feeling good. Freddy's humors are balanced. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna have him. We're only 61, so I guess that's still not. We're not on the brink of death or anything, so we should be fine. I just want to be prepared. I got some alliances between the episodes. I just want to be prepared for when my son takes the throne. So we're gonna do that in a few ways. We're gonna continue to build things because that's one less thing for my son to have to do, and another thing one less thing he's gonna have to spend money on. I am just finishing up the day's business in my council chambers when my wife, Empress Constance, saunters in with her sister Jana, eagerly at her heels. I put down the ledger I was just reading, knowing no good can come from this unexpected visit. Constance hesitantly remarks upon the room's furnishings. Don't these bare stone walls drive you the least bit mad? I know exactly what this room needs. Tapestries. My sister is excellent with a needle and thread. Sponsor her and see how her creation will improve your mood. It depends on how much it's going to cost. It's only 181 gold. I am a little tight on money, but we are making 217 gold every month, so money's not going to be a problem for much longer. Fine. I love my wife. She's been one of the best wives we've ever had. So let's humor her. Let's see what her sister makes. It's probably not going to be great. So, my sister-in-law is making me something. Thank you for putting your trust in me, my lord. Your confidence is not misplaced, for I have spent years practicing my techniques and woven some truly wonderful rugs and drapes. For you, though, I think a tapestry would be best. A well-woven one can really command the attention of a room and say something about its owner. The only question is, what should the tapestry show? Something about me. Something showcasing the untamed beauty of nature, something that illustrates the history of Bohemia, a representation of what life is like in my realm. I do have a tapestry already on display. Let's check it out. It's only a famed. Maybe I'll get lucky and she'll give me something illustrious. A large satin tapestry of masterful craftsmanship. The cloth depicts serene days of everyday life. So maybe we want to do something different. I think that's what this one is. Oh, no. We did this one. A representation of what life is like. Let's do something that illustrates the history of Bohemia. Freddy is the first emperor, so maybe she'll make something historical about us becoming an emperor. I doubt it's going to be better than the ornament we have on now, but I'm willing to give her a try. I'm willing to humor her. Put my trust in her. Now she wants to dedicate it to someone. Anyone would be pleased to have something made in their name, wouldn't they? And I have just the right thing in the making. I should let my kinswoman Jana know that I am dedicating her masterpiece to my trustworthy vassals and advisors. I don't know. I don't think this guy has ever been in a faction against me. I don't need to improve their opinions. After all, why not? To myself. Freddy is ambitious, so it fits. It's not out of character for Freddy. So we're just gonna take it nice and slow here, at least in the beginning. We have buildings that are finishing, but I have a lot more to build, and I want to pace myself. I don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. And we have been fabricating claims against Great Moravia, and I would like to continue working for Nitra. That's my next conquest goal here, to get another duchy. And keep taking chunks out of Great Moravia. My lord, look at that thread. I've never seen such fine quality before. My kinswoman Jana breaks away from our market procession to accost the merchant selling the coveted item, ecstatic over her find. With this, my project would reach new heights. I could create something truly marvelous. Please, my emperor, bestow this gift upon me. Oh, 450 gold. I could try to negotiate it down to 75. I like my odds. And that is quite a difference. 75 as opposed to 450. 62% chance. At worst, we just spend 450 like we were going to here. It's convinced to lower the prices. Yes. Thank you, Queen. Or thank you, Empress. So we just got quite the bargain. Wow, look at it, just jumped up to 232 gold. We are making ridiculous amounts of money now. And we are going to start making even more ridiculous amounts of money because we are done in the learning lifestyle. And we're going to get back to my favorite lifestyle, stewardship. We're doing wealth focus. I don't need to do domain. I'm already under my domain limit, so I don't need to boost it anymore. Let's just go all out and do wealth. Wealth focus, and we'll finish the avaricious tree. Let's see how much money... Let's see if we can possibly get to 300 gold every month. We're at 260 now. Oh, wow, we can do it. Anything is possible. We can make it happen. I'm going to put a qualified marshal in the position. Look at that, everybody. We are making so much money. Let's get to spending. Let's start spending this hard-earned money. My vassal Baron Messek accosts me. Well met, liege. I've heard tell of your patronage of Jana. Please take this and give it to her. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. Nice. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll be illustrious. I have confidence. We just got communal government. We were being exposed to that. We're going to finish Burrs in 2 years. So what are we being exposed to now? It's not telling us yet. No factions targeting me? Most of my powerful vassals are unemployed, so let's just make sure that they're all happy. Everybody's happy with me, but let's keep an eye on our powerful vassals. These buildings are really expensive. Good thing we have the money. So I just married my daughter off to somebody who I need to convert, but they're already having children. They wasted no time. They've been married for what, like a month? But I brought him in because he's a really good knight. He's got 21 prowess. Let me confirm that I made him a knight. Yes. They had a daughter. Look at those. Look at those traits. That's a really good sign. He agreed to convert as well. My steward should be almost done converting culture. Or is that done already? It is done. So now Trenton is my culture, and I can upgrade everything here. So Trenton, I need to keep upgrading. I need to upgrade a lot here. We're going to have my son continue to... Let's spread our culture some more. A commenter mentioned that another way for me to kind of spread my culture a little bit faster is to convert my duchy capitals. Like, convert the capitals of dukes to my culture. And maybe there'll be a possibility they spread. I'm just kind of taking this on... I'm kind of just trusting you, commenter, because I never really have luck spreading my culture via my vassals. Like, my vassals never do it. But I'm willing to continue spreading my culture. So let's test the theory. Let's convert... Or let's get to work converting my duchy capitals or my duke's capitals to my culture. And we'll see what happens. I want to spread my culture anyway, so I might as well. Let's give it a shot. We went down to 246. So what's going on here? A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal Duke Robert, awesome name, has had an extramarital affair with his lover. And she's pregnant with his bastard child. Nothing would happen to him. I would be imprisoning her. I'll just let it go. It is. It's illustrious. In here, my lord, my kinswoman Jonna gestures to the door of her weavery, where she's been toiling for months on my commission. Stepping through the doorway, I gasp as I gaze upon the work hanging in front of me. A large Samite tapestry of masterful craftsmanship. The cloth depicts the founding of Bohemia and the other major historical events leading up to the reign of Emperor Freddy. Let's see how it is. Vassal tax contribution plus 4%. That's pretty nice. And hopefully I'm getting more renown from this, because I think I am getting renown from my current tapestry. I'm getting more. And it's better across the board. It's better in every way. I'm getting more renown. Vassal tax contribution is more general than powerful vassal counselor tax. See, that's more specific. They have to be powerful vassals and they have to be counselors in order for me to benefit from this. Whereas this one, every one of my vassals gives me plus 4%, and it's more court grandeur as well. So yes, we put our faith in the right person and we got lucky. Thank you, sister-in-law. I appreciate it. This is lovely. It's probably going to be no different looking. Let's see. Oh no, it is a little different looking. I am actually surprised. This is the founding of Bohemia, apparently. Is this me right here? Because everybody's crowding around. They're all gazing upon Emperor Freddy. I think the guy has a mustache, so I'm saying it's him. Nice. I'm pleasantly surprised. I am pleasantly surprised. Well done. I'm gonna make her my artificer. I don't have like any artificers. Welcome to my court. Pleasure to have you. That makes me happy. When good things like that happen, I'm a happy fellow. My Realm Priest is doing very well, continuing to fabricate claims for me. I'm going to get as many as I can. I just want to make sure I'm getting them all in Nitra. Yes, this piece I need. Nice, bringing the money. These buildings finish so quickly. I'm really happy that we're doing all of this. I'm really happy that we can afford to build all these buildings, because it's just going to be one less thing for my next ruler to have to worry about. He's just going to have so much money to do whatever he wants with. Which is the whole idea. Which is another reason why I like building things so much, because it's just in the long run. It just helps in every way. Gives me more money. I can't even keep up. Can't keep up. Which is a really good problem to have. Look at me and my son are in sync. Like father, like son. The fire roars, drinks have been had, and Freddy is calling out to me for a story. My first thought is of a famous Czech folktale, a classic that never fails to delight. On the other hand, what if I told a story of my own life, perhaps of the time I pressed my claim on the county of Lovdeburg, held by King Jurgen? Really? That's such an obscure event. Why don't you tell a story about how you became emperor? My son already loves me, and we're already friends. I don't need to improve his opinion. Wow, he improves his opinion both ways. Okay, Freddy, it's obviously the better choice. We're gonna tell this dumb story about how you pressed a claim on some county, some obscure county. One of dozens that you've done in your life, but apparently this is what you want to do. I hope my son relieves some stress as well. Vassal tax contribution plus 10%. 261. Some shenanigans going on in my realm. That's okay. Oh, something to mention, I forgot. I was able to renegotiate our alliance with Lithuania. We got this alliance back. He's a young ruler, so we'll have it for a while. And this guy's bastard child was just born. And I also was able to renegotiate an alliance with Italy. So we have two very powerful alliances on our northern flank and our southern flank. We have a lot of alliances, actually. Some of them are counts, some of them are internal. But we have two really good ones. We have 34,000 men. Most of our neighbors barely have 10,000. Well, East Francia is pretty good. Lithuania has 6,000. West Francia's got 13. Aquitaine only has 6. England's got 10. But we are the most powerful country or faction in the immediate area. I think we outdo even the Byzantines. The Byzantines have like twice our land mass, or maybe not. Maybe we're relatively similar. But we have 3 times the men. Let's check this Middle Eastern power. They're very weak. They used to have like 50,000 men, but they're fighting some civil wars. Maybe Cairo's gonna break up soon. Some more shenanigans. This 55-year-old is cheating on his wife with this 35-year-old who's cheating on my court position. Everybody's just cheating on everybody. There we go. Burrs, we're done. That was the last early medieval innovation So we're being exposed to guilds now, which is really nice. I don't have to do this myself. I get an additional building slot at the end of this and unlocks all the high medieval economic buildings. So we're going to start more things that we're going to be able to build, like our farms and all that good stuff. We've already got hoardings. We got windmills. Let's see what else we can do. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting divine right. I can press several claims in a single war, so I won't have to fight as many wars. That's where I'm leaning. Our army doesn't need any more help. It would be nice, but it's not essential right now. Let's development. We are doing fine. I'm gonna do divine right, everybody. Short reign duration minus 10% is also pretty good. Title creation cost isn't a big deal. More monthly piety, divine right. I'm settling, or I am deciding. Seems like a very strong innovation. Gives you a whole bunch of different stuff. I've come to discover a most appalling truth about Duke Arnost. I loathe bringing this matter to your attention, but I must inform you that this man is keeping secrets of the most alarming kind. Duke Arnost will lose some opinion. Which isn't a big deal. Maybe I can change his contract if I get a secret and a hook on him. There's nobody to sway. I can't even sway anybody. I can't even sway this guy because he's a little kid. Sure, I'll take the secret. Let's see what it is. Maybe it'll be a strong, or it'll be a something I can get a strong hook for, and I can just farm him for money. He's an attempted murderer. It's a strong hook. I was right. I'm going to take a little bit of stress because I'm just, but it's 100%. Let's get a strong hook on him. And let's edit his contract. Let's get some more levies out of him. And even though we got that secret on him and we just blackmailed him, he still loves us. He's still at 100. Wow. Freddy is so loved that I could kill somebody. I could murder a puppy. I can murder a puppy in front of everybody and they would cheer me for it. But I would never do that because I love puppies. Who doesn't love puppies? New coinage. It is my right and responsibility to determine what coinage is to be used throughout a Bohemia. I can debase it. 100% chance. Every county in Bohemia gains development growth plus 5% for 5 years. That's not a lot of time. Oh, I still get it. I still get it even with this one. So this is the obvious choice. We're going to debase the coinage. Give me that money. I will put it to good use, I promise. I can upgrade all my blacksmiths. I don't want the duchy. I don't want the duchy title. I'm just going to take it the old-fashioned way. We're just going to go piece by piece here. Is this a part of Nitra? It isn't. So I've run out of counties that are going to take a short amount of time. But that's okay. Grovelers. Okay. They caught me at a good time. I'm not in the middle of a war or anything, so... Let's see what they want. I have plenty of money in case they come asking for money. My vassal Duke Dalibor hurries to my side, his bloodshot eyes searching the assembled court. My lord, I am sure someone in the Empire is out to get me. I have no evidence, but suspect Count Jaroslav, given his reputation for villainy, comes for my throat. I beg you, imprison Jaroslav and put an end to this madness. I'm not just going to immediately imprison him. You just admitted you have no evidence. So why would I do that? I'll investigate it. He denies any involvement. I figured as much. This guy's just losing his mind. He's paranoid. Mayor Vladimir comes forward, proceeding with marked caution. Your Grace, my city of Wroclaw grows rich by our burghers' dealings with the traders and travelers who daily pass through Bohemia and our gates. We have made our town and you prosperous and deserve greater influence over Koslov. He wants to take Koslov, which has my mine in it. I can find a compromise. This is something that I want to hold on to. This is going to affect the holding taxes by 20% for 20 years, which is pretty rough, but... Let's do the stewardship challenge. At least the development growth will be going up, you know, in a way that might counteract this loss. I'm doing it. I find a compromise. A frightful peasant strolls all too close before the guard steps between us. Your lordness, I've come here from Truden with a matter of great import. The weaver's sow slipped a fence one night, and she went and got into the old carpenter's veggie patch. His pride and joy. So some petty peasant complaint. I gained common touch for 10 years. Vassal opinion -5. I guess I could afford that. Everybody loves us. How much stress do I have? I do have a decent amount. My son gets annoyed with me because I just put the problem onto him. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it on my son. He can deal with it. This way I won't suffer any like negative opinions from my vassals. I'm so indecisive this episode. Yeah, let's have Freddy do it. I'm sorry, son. You are my steward. You're my steward. Go take care of it. It's your problem now. Hopefully that doesn't stress him out. Here we go. Here's some stress relief for us. just in time. As I'm about to retire for the night, a scene of unbelievable hilarity ensues before my eyes. My kinswoman Jana, naked as the day she was born, chasing my court jester with an axe. Come here, give me back my clothes or I'll split you in half, Jana screams. Ooh, you'll never catch me. I need your clothes to build my cozy little jester nest. Yes, build your jester nest. Keep acting like an idiot because I need the stress relief. Thank you so much. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Leto Maurice as proof that Dubrovka has been practicing witchcraft. She's a mystic. So apparently, attractive young women are always singled out as being witches. I don't understand that. I gained 300 lifestyle, stewardship lifestyle. Upset peasants in Leto Maurice. They already love me. I can afford that. I can afford the popular opinion hit. Let's release her. She's gonna disappear without a trace, right? I think that's what happens. Yeah, she disappears. She just gets the hell out. She just runs for the hills. But I'm in a generous mood. I'm just. Freddy is just. The peasants have just gotten themselves up in a tizzy. I don't believe them. It's all circumstantial evidence. Let's keep building. And I would like to declare war soon. We will do that momentarily. I just want to make sure I'm building these things. Look how big this guy is. The guy that I'm swaying. He's a big boy. He's got like 3 chins. In a recent communication, Count Andrzej expressed a want to focus on his ambitions and interests more. This murderer didn't realize he was a murderer. I think he likes to focus on diplomatic matters. And then once this is done, this should get him up to 100, and then we can stop swaying this big boy. More stress relief. Another poem. Rainy nights in winter. How cruel a mistress is random chance to deprive the world of such beautiful dance. When one so great falls so far, 'tis rare for any to escape less a scar. Who's the guy at Paradox who had to write these? Like, who's the guy who was like, "Hey, you're gonna write these poems"? Feel bad for him. It's truly heartfelt. More stress relief. I don't have to worry about defenses so much. It's not essential. Except curtain walls, because they do give me some more income. Not a whole bunch, but at least a little bit. Did I just get another domain from somewhere? I know about this one. Oh, no. My domain limit went down from 14. Now it's down to 13. So big boy is swayed. I still can't sway you. Why is she this outlier? Why doesn't she like me? Absolute crown authority? Cultural acceptance? She's a different culture. Okay. Alright. Maybe I can befriend somebody? Let's befriend one of our counselors. Or did I not get befriend? I didn't get befriend. Interesting. Okay. Not a big deal. I'm just trying to find something to do with my time, because I don't need to sway anybody. I literally don't need to. Maybe I can learn another language? I only know 5 out of my 13 languages that I can learn. So I know 6 languages. What can we learn? Let's learn another language, I guess. Can we learn French? Let's learn French. Freddy's a scholar now, so... One of the children at court, Julius, has taken the rolling hoop of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. My grandson was there and saw it all happen. He ran into the cave and didn't come out for almost half an hour, but when he did, he had retrieved the toy, much to the annoyance of Julius. Very brave, albeit perhaps foolish. He's brave. He wants to be brave. Commendable. I'm being called to war. Here's something we can do with our time. Italy is fighting some rebellious vassals, one of his dukes and one of his counts. Okay. I'm not doing anything else, and I guess I have plenty of money. My armies have been taking a long break. We haven't had them fight anything in a while, so let's go support our ally. Let's put our new army to the test with our mangonels, our brand new mangonels, and our 35,000 men. Let's flex our military muscle, and let's help Italy. They've helped us a whole bunch in the past, so we will help them now. We're basically going to be winning the war for them, because I don't think they can win this by themselves. I have 3 illustrious floor items and 1 famed item. And goblets are pedestal items. His skills are pretty impressive. He's very well-rounded. He wouldn't be a good knight, but that's okay. I'm gonna make him my artificer anyway. Let's see how the goblet turns out. I have so much money, I might as well spend it on some stuff. Put it to good use. Inspire things. Maybe we'll get lucky again and get something good. A cadet branch? How many cadet branches is that? 7 of them? 7. My lord, I mean no disrespect to this forge of yours. Let's just say that if you want the goblet to be at all elegant, you're gonna have to invest in a new one. Fine. Take my money. We just saved Italy's capital. They were just about to have it captured. Another inspiration. He wants to forge a crown. And now a court event with this guy that I just brought in. He's already causing drama. 3 of my courtiers are overtly discussing my great number of titles within deliberate earshot, loudly lamenting how taxing it must be for the emperor to manage so many estates himself. It's not taxing at all. It's easy as can be. They are as thick as thieves. Power-hungry Matthias, always on the make, supercilious Yaropolk, head held high, haughty Eorkenbert, that's how I'm saying it, the privileged Huntington, the guy that I just brought in. Where does he come off saying that he deserves land? I just brought him in to make my inspiration. Over the din of courtiers gossiping, I clearly make out the words barony and Melnick, in what I am certain was Matthias's simpering tone. The shameless trio turned to look my way as I catch them with a glare. What are you looking at? What you looking at? None of you are getting this land. No. How dare you? Especially that guy that I just literally brought in. Where does he come off demanding land from me? Who does he think he is? So we learned that language, lickety-split. That was really fast. What else can we learn? Let's learn the Anglic language. Let's see how many languages we can learn. I'll keep my eye on opinions just to make sure I don't let them get ahead of me or get behind me. We'll learn one more language and then we'll start swaying this princess. This stubborn princess. Moved by my tribulations, Duchess Zitislava has offered me her counsel and aid on my occasions, hoping to alleviate the burden of my duties. However, Zitislava's attentions have incurred the ire of Duke Spitinev. Zitislava cannot be trusted. This is merely a ploy to exploit you, my liege. She becomes my friend. This is the woman that I was like, hey, I want to befriend you, but I don't have befriend, but now we have a chance to befriend her. But Duke Spitinev will become my rival. I managed to reconcile them both. And I increased my diplomacy permanently by 1 and 47 stress relief. Freddy, I love you so much. Freddy, you're making this way too easy for me. We just got another diplomacy. Count Martin accosts me. Well met, liege. I've heard tell of your patronage. He's forging a goblet. Please take this money. With pleasure. With us showing up, this should really speed up the siege. Yeah, look at that. We brought the heavy-duty siege weapons. Let's do piety. We'll take Italy's capital back for them. One of my alliances expired. It's only a count. My precious Anglic notes are scattered all over my study, and the ink-soaked raven is still flapping its wings all over. How did it even get in here? Who covered it in ink? This guy? This scaly, gluttonous man? A letter for you, my emperor. I turn around and snatch the message out of the servant's hand. A real shame what has happened to your notes, but look on the bright side. Your writing was already similar to crow's feet. Regards, Count Walram. Count Walram the Repulsive. Ha! I always keep backup notes. He gains some stress, and he becomes my rival. Who is this? He's some count. Let's make sure he's not in my realm. He's not. He's just on my borders. He's in East Francia. But because we're a scholar, we can laugh in his face. Yeah, I gained a rival. Let's send him a poem. Maybe this'll help. He mocked it. Which is ridiculous because it was 99% chance of him liking it. Prisoners can be ransomed. I will wait for that. Another inspiration. He wants to write about warfare. No thanks. The books I have on display are already amazing. No more room? Learning Anglic is really hard. I feel like there's no more room in my head. What? You have room for 7, or you have room for 5, no, 7. You have room for 7 more languages, Freddy. Sorry, I'm doing math in my head and I'm embarrassing myself. I feel like there's no more room in my head. It's full. As soon as one word enters my mind, another one falls into the abyss of forgetfulness. I struggle with every lesson. I'm making no progress whatsoever. Fortunately, Empress Constance is always there for me. Keep it up, my thoughtful friend. I believe in you, she keeps saying. I am really blessed. Freddy, you are blessed. You are absolutely blessed. She's an amazing wife. She becomes my best friend. I gain encouraged by friend. Nice. So not only are we soulmates, but we're best friends. We chose the best wife for Freddy. Look. Look how good our choice was. Uh-oh, flawed jewel. Distracted by affairs of court, I let news from my metalsmith... Johnny, he delayed more and more. Now work is completely stalled in my goblet, and it seems I was not entirely to blame. I'm told of Johnny's constant absence from his shop, by all accounts spending his time and my funds in the brothels of Prague. At last I demand that he's brought before me. This guy had the balls to try to get land from me, and now he's taking my money and... Is there any way I can improve the quality? No, unfortunately not. I can stop sponsoring him. It had better be a masterpiece and soon. I don't want to reduce the quality. I'm angry that I have to spend money for him. Or I can just forgive him. Let's forgive him. It'll just lose some progress, that's all. So it's just going to take longer to finish. Look how fast we siege things. Oh my goodness. My kinswoman Viola, talent... My kinswoman Viola's, apostrophe S, talent with the brush grows with each passing year, and so does her interest and competence in other areas. Thank you for believing in me and my talents, my lord. I have a new project that I would like to start. Perhaps you are interested in being my benefactor. If you want to make me a throne, please, please want to make me a throne. She wants to forge a spear. I can give it to one of my knights when she's done, but I'll inspire it. I still need a throne. It's the last thing that we need, guys. It's the last artifact in the court that we need. And we just haven't been offered the opportunity to make a throne. It's just not happening. And I can't commission... Oh, I don't have an antiquarian. But I can't commission a throne. This guy, my other artisan, the guy that's making that thing for me, who had the balls to ask for land. Oh wow, he would be an excellent one. I was about to say I don't want to give him the artisan position, but I'll do it. I'm changing my mind. I'm so fickle and capricious. He's excellent, so if he wants to make me a throne, I will forgive him. I'll never talk about him again. Here he is. I bumped into a very grave-looking Johnny, my metalsmith, hoping that he doesn't bring ill news of the splendid goblet he should soon have ready for me. He's hit a wall. My ideas have gone to ground as the pressure mounts. I just need some inspiration. He's going to want to destroy something. I'm not going to let him do that. There was nothing in my court that I'm willing to part with. So. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Count Heli is standing on shaky ground. It's a mess. However, I've gotten a brilliant idea. I'll have my kinswoman Viola add a dedication to the masterpiece she's making. This guy becomes my friend. Just randomly. I don't see why not. How many friends do you have, Freddy? 4? I have some children that are freshly ready to be educated. Let's do my granddaughter. I'll raise her. I can't send her to school because I don't have enough gold. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I would do it if I had the money, but at least you're gonna be my ward. At least she has the honor of being my ward. I just can't afford to send her to school right now. Another inspiration. Oh, no, no, no. It's still the same amount. A friendly word. My friend Freddy stops me in the hall with a beaming smile. Ah, there you are, Freddy. Hey, Freddy. Hey, what's up, Freddy? Ah, there you are, Dad. I've just spoken to Viola. I heard she's forging a spear for you. I couldn't resist a visit to her smithy. I talked to her about how to meet your expectations. I think you'll like the results. And I won't. The artifact produced might be of slightly lower quality. So he didn't really help. Freddy, I know you're just trying to be nice and you're trying to help me out, but you're doing more harm than good. There we go. Now you have enough room in your head, Freddy. So now we know Anglic. Every zealot vassal gains 10 opinion of you. Let's learn the language of Angria. Let's learn Angrian. You learn the Saxon language. How much would a gift cost? 150 gold? I'm gonna do it that way. Got 5 minutes left. I really want this war to end. It will end. It's just a little tedious. Just very tedious because I'm winning the war for them. Over here, my lord, my beneficiary, Johnny, waves me over with a wide grin. I've toiled many days and nights. And finally, my work is done. A ceremonial goblet of masterful craftsmanship. It is made of glass with emerald inserts. Prestige and court grandeur. Oh. Where's that prize necklace that I won in my tournament? Or is that a court artifact? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm just things are coming into my head. I won an artifact in the tournament last episode, and I thought it was an inventory item, but it might actually be a court artifact. A necklace? Where's my necklace? Making me very angry. I'm getting very angry. All of these are better. This goblet sucks. Where the heck is my prize necklace that I got last episode? We won the archery competition. Where is it? Unbelievable. Why is the game being so dumb? This is the second episode where this game is like bugging out, and I'm getting kind of frustrated with it. I'm positive that I didn't sell it or anything. I would remember. Alright, my ally just won. We just saved Italy's butt. You're welcome. You're welcome, Italy. This is ridiculous. Johnny protests. I am a trusted craftsman of the Emperor. I might be able to help you if you only let me see your work. You'll see it once it's finished, Viola retorts. You should leave a woman to her work when she's forging a spear fit for royalty. Period. 66% chance that the spear will be better. It improves. So, good news. Is it just me? Or is this spear taking a while to make? I feel like it's taking a while. Harsh judgment. My grandson wants to be just. He wants to be just. I approve. He's a genius, all right. Brave and just. Wow. Let's pay attention to what his prowess ends up being, because he's turning out to be somebody who would be a pretty good knight. I have 19 prisoners to take care of. Oh my goodness. Look at all that. Ransom accepted. Ransom accepted. A lowly stable boy has been stealing from my household. The woman cowers before me, sniveling about hungry children and mercy. In the name of Saint Joseph. Please, my lord, I will do anything you ask. Anything? She's a courtier. Interesting, she's a thief. She's honest, she's humble, and she's trusting. Not the kind of personality you would expect a thief to have, but she does. I will show her mercy. She's Midas touch like me, so we are of the same spirit. Her and I we are cut from the same cloth. And you know what? I'm in a great mood today. I'm not trying to be overly mean to anybody. Let's show her mercy. She is honest. And she's humble. I trust that her apology is genuine. Let's show her loyalty. Or let's show her mercy, that's what I meant to say. But now she's a courtier, and now she's in my court, so... maybe I can get her married to somebody, and I can bring in a good knight. Maybe that'll be something useful that I can do with her. Get a good knight in here. The alchemist reached for the hawk-shaped chess piece as the neighbor looked on in fear. Then... suddenly I'm interrupted by a fuming Matthias. Did you just call my beloved father a churl and a lecher? He screams. I demand a recompense for this grievous insult. Perhaps my Saxon needs more practice. Oh, that's what I said? That's what I said by accident? I called his father a churl and a lecher. I could just give him 5 gold. Yeah, that's nothing. I'm terribly sorry. Even though your dad is a churl and a lecher. Sorry that I told you the truth. Sorry I told you something that you refused to hear. But everybody knows. So we just hit an hour. I want to do a little bit more. Let's get some of these buildings built. It'll be one less thing for me to have to kind of pay attention to in the next episode. That way I can focus more on Conquest. Or maybe we can just do a Conquest now. Let's end with that. I'm running out of time to jump on these claims that Freddy has. We're not going to be able to enjoy this forever. He's feeling fine now. He's no longer feeling good, so... And my son Freddy is getting into his 30s, which is making me think I am going to get him married off soon. Within a few years. He's getting old, and he's going to have to start having children soon. It's not a big deal. Men are fertile until they die, so there's no risk of him, like, becoming infertile or anything. It's women that you have to worry about, but we can always just get him a really young wife, so... But I like that he's getting older. It'll be a nice amount of time from when he starts having kids, but we'll do it soon. We'll do it soon. So, Freddy, you're going to get married soon. We're going to make sure. And maybe we'll have a grand wedding for him. We'll host a grand wedding. My physician died. Another person who died in their sleep at, like, a really young age. I just lost my court physician. Damn it. My devotion is used as an example by all, from mighty king to lowly beggar, and with that come the disciples. Today, Zastida is ushered in and introduced as representing a small Czech mercenary band from Koslov, in Koslov. Oh, superb emperor, my friends and I hear of a wondrous spear that is being made for you, and wish to donate to your weaponsmith. It would deeply honor us, your majesty. We have saved for months. Sure. Let's get this war started. It shouldn't take long. We will grab Orava. He has 2 alliances, one with the king of Novgorod. This is a king? Are you serious? That is a pathetic king. He only has 780 men, so they're not a threat. And then what was his other ally? It's an internal alliance with a count, so we will win this easily. Let's get some Conquest. We didn't get any last episode, so let's get some. The other war didn't count because we were helping an ally. We didn't get any land from that. My lord, I have heard that you are studying the Saxon language. My father was a merchant, and he could learn any language in no time at all. His secrets are in this manual. I have no use for it, as I cannot read. I'd part with it for a reasonable sum. Is this the woman that we forgave? Yeah, it is. You tell her to get out. I'm not going to use this item. It's a trinket. I'm not going to use it at all. It's pathetic. I appreciate the gesture. Don't get the gesture, not jester. I appreciate the gesture, and I hate that this decision is me, like, getting mad at her. Like, can't I just say no thank you? Apparently, if I just say no thank you, I think this is this one. Perhaps what you're asking is a bit too steep. But I'm going to gain 39 stress because of it. Whatever, she lost 5 opinion on me. She's lucky that I forgave her for stealing from me. There we go. So we learned that language. I think we're pretty much caught up on buildings. Or maybe some blacksmiths still need to be built, but we're doing a good job. My culture is finished promoting, so let's see how it goes. Let's pay attention. We converted one of our duke's capitals to my culture. Let's see if he spreads it. Let's work on another one now. Let's do the Duchy of Silesia. Let's keep spreading our culture. The Czech culture must grow. Look how fast that is. Oh my goodness. I love siege weapons. A magnificent spear. A long spear of masterful craftsmanship. The wrought iron has been etched to feature different Catholic motifs and then mounted on an elegant oak shaft that has been inlaid with ivory. Prowess plus 11, friendly fatal casualties minus 12%, enemy fatal casualties plus 14%. Knight effectiveness. Advantage in farmlands is completely useless basically. So all my current spear is giving me is prowess and knight effectiveness. Do I want to trade the knight effectiveness for fewer friendly casualties and more enemy casualties? Let's do it. I'm getting more prowess too. So another illustrious item. All of my items that I've sponsored this episode have turned out really well. And let's give our old spear to one of my knights. This guy definitely hasn't been given anything yet. Let's give it to him. His current prowess is 27. Let's see what it becomes. 37. Oh, he's better than me. Ooh, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should have given it to my bodyguard, but it's okay. The decision has been made. So I'm really glad... Oh, we're not employing a physician. Oh! Okay, game. I get it. Yeah, just... Paradox, if you're listening, put throne on here. Everything... I can inspire... Or I can sponsor anything but a throne. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident, but saved us some time. Saved us some time. So apparently Audra is the best. Aside from her personality, yeah, she is. Physician and herbalist and 23 learning. Novice physician. Physician but lower learning. And this guy's just a depressed... He's infirm and he's depressed. I don't like that she's old. That probably means I'm not going to have her for very long, but she is the best choice. I need good physicians. Getting personal. He likes to focus on diplomatic matters. That's his best skill. It was worth a try. Apparently he doesn't like diplomatic matters. I was completely wrong. Oh, but there is a basis for a claim here. It's become clear that your patriarch is working to establish a false and spurious claim. Get over it. Another inspiration. Is it going to be a throne? Another inspiration? 2 inspirations? Crown and armor. Her skill is legendary. I do like my crown already. I can't see how I could get a better one. Oh no, I could. My crown isn't illustrious. No need for a dedication. How much time until we can reform our culture again? I think we have to wait a bit. $1109. So 19 years. So we're not going to be able to use this unless Freddy is like lives freakishly long. We're not going to be able to use this banked prestige that we've got to reform our culture. He's probably going to die before that. How about our next legacy? When's our next dynasty legacy coming? We're almost there. And we just won that war. Very easy. This is going to put us over our domain limit, which is okay. I'll hold on to Orava. And I have land that I've been trying to give away, this holding here in Sweden, that I don't want anymore. Sure, it's farmland and yada yada yada. But it's just far away and I don't need it. We can land somebody now. Let's land a dynasty member, because this is a duchy. This is the duchy capital. Let's create the title. And let's land a dynasty member. We can land Eddie. He has a son. His wife is running out of time to have other children, but... And this is the son that we are raising. We're raising him ourselves. So we know he's going to turn out well. We're giving him a stewardship education. So yeah, I don't see why not. He's a dynasty member. He's my grandson. So I'll land my son. And then his son will eventually get it. I'm okay with that. I could just land him if he were a little older. If he was already 16 and he wasn't a kid, I would be more willing to give it to him just directly. But Eddie has been a very good son. He's been a very good son. And he's good. He's got genius, comely. He'll make a good vassal. He doesn't have any negative opinion penalties with his personality. So let's land Eddie. He's got a glorious mustache. Let's land my son. I'll allow him to marry himself if anything ever happens to his wife. We're going to grant him the duchy as well. We're going to use this hook that we have on him to modify his contract. And he was my seneschal, so I need to replace my seneschal. And then once I make him my seneschal, we are going to wrap it up, guys. We're 16 minutes over. But I wanted to get at least one conquest before we ended. Anything else we can build before we go? Always is the answer. There's always something else to build. So there we go. Let's check out our castles and our walls. Look how badass our castles are. Like, we have the most technologically advanced castles right here, and then, like, not even, like, on the other side, like, not even a few miles away, one of my vassals is still in a wooden, pathetic wooden castle. Even within counties that I own, some other people, like, they still... I leased this to a Holy Order. I guess the Holy Order doesn't upgrade the count... Or they don't develop the barony that they're in at all. Because he hasn't touched this. I guess that's one of the downsides to leasing land to Holy Orders. The land just kind of stays stagnant. It doesn't really develop. But everything's built. Another great episode. All of those things were illustrious. All of the inspirations that we inspired, or all the inspirations that we sponsored, they were all illustrious. So we got really lucky there. We are basically done building things. Freddy is still kicking. 68-year-old. And next episode, depending on how much time goes by, we are going to get Freddy married so he can start having children, which is really important. So that's going to be something that we do in next episode. And that is going to be the end of this one, guys. So we got some conquest. It didn't let you down. We got something. We are moving south, conquering pieces of Great Moravia. I believe there's another valuable mine around here. Let me just double check that as well. It's down here, Innsbruck. So, quite a distance away. I guess we'll get there eventually. But at least we got Turek. That's why I went into Nitra. To get Turiek, to get this mine here. And we've got it. So, enough of me rambling, everybody. We are officially ending it. Let's zoom out. Give you guys a big look at the world. See how things are going. So, everybody, that is going to be the end of this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button down at the bottom of the video. Let me know that you appreciated the video. Hit that thumbs up button. If you are not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Become an awesome lord or lady. Join us for future episodes of Bohemian Rhapsody. And we'll have a bunch of fun, guys. So, hope to see you guys again. Episode 36, I'll try to get that one out soon. We will have fun in the next one. But until then, have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for joining me.